Hello everyone, Micah Murphy here with the New Structure Ministries International. I'm back from vacation in Florida. The Lord did a lot of, awesome things. Real quick, I'm going to teach on the deliverance of the children of Israel out of Egypt. But real quick, I have finished the volume 1 of my first book. Go to thesonsofgod.net, one word, and it's right there. Just hit donate and it'll be downloadable instantly into your email. You can take it with you wherever you go, on your phone, iPad, desktop, wherever. Yeah. So, thankful the Lord finally got that out. It was a real miracle. It's March 29th, 2020, 2022. And we've just come through Purim, where, if you don't know, that's when Esther found favor in the king's sight. And she had Haman, who was going to kill the Jews, him killed, but not only him, since she wore the signet ring now as queen, she also now had the authority to wipe out all of Haman's seed, which is very important. So we all have a lineage, and Haman's lineage is no longer on the earth. It got wiped out. No one can raise up seed from Haman's lineage because of Esther. And the Jews were preserved yet again. God is continually keeping his covenant, which he made with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So God told Abraham that his descendants would be as the sand, the seashore, and the stars in the sky. And he told them that they would go into bondage. And that happened like this. Joseph, when his brothers hated him because he was the favorite of the father, and he was the firstborn, and he spent his time in the tents with his father, studying the prophecies, everything that were given to their family. He was a dream interpreter. It doesn't just mean like when you go to sleep and wake up, I'll interpret your dream. Dreams are in your heart all day. So someone who has that wonderful gift of dream interpretation come up to you and just start interpreting what's in your heart for you, because some of your dreams you don't know how to interpret them correctly. So we need a dream interpreter. We need dream interpretation. It's a very important dream. So anyway, Joseph interpreted Pharaoh's dream. There would be 7 years of plenty and 7 years of famine. Pharaoh changed his name to Zephneth-Paneah, which basically means Savior, the Savior of the world in Egyptian language. So Joseph, they had a lot of favor. Joseph's brothers come back, his family comes back to Egypt. So now Jacob and all his sons and their sons are dwelling in Egypt, in Goshen. They're not slaves. They're dwelling there. They have a lot of favor because of what Joseph did. Then there arose another Pharaoh that did not know Joseph. And this Pharaoh felt threatened because the Israelites were actually becoming a really big nation right there beside them in Egypt. And God ultimately hardened his heart, and they went into captivity. So they made them uh, they became their taskmasters unto the Israelites. So for 400, about 30 years, they were in captivity. Now, Moses, they knew, they had the prophecies, so they knew right about that time that there would be coming forth a deliverer. So Moses was born. His parents must have known by the Spirit that he was the chosen deliverer. So they put him in a basket and let him go. Well, he was found by Pharaoh's, I believe his sister, and she couldn't have children anymore because her husband had died. So she took this child. Moses was Pharaoh's nephew. And he grew up as a prince of Egypt. And then when it came to him that he was an Israelite, and he realized that he had the call to be a deliverer, he saw some Egyptians beating up some Israelites, and he killed the Egyptians. And then he fled out of Egypt, because God wasn't going to deliver them by force like that. So he went, and 40 years later, after being in the wilderness, getting married, having a son, God speaks to him from a burning bush. And he tells him he's going to send him. And Moses is still, it's possible that he had speech problems, or he thought he had speech problems. So he asked if Aaron, his brother, could come. God said yes. They went to Egypt with no weapons, just a shepherd's staff, a rod. And after many, many, many wonders, God delivered them. And that is part one. A very simple, childlike teaching of the deliverance of the children of Israel.